Oh my god. It actually shows. It shows the screen this time. Ooh. Okay, okay. Sweet. Finally! Okay, the stream finally works. Audio check. Finally! Okay! Yippee! My connection's really bad. I do apologize. It keeps cutting in and out. Really good, then really not. Really good, then really not. So, if I do disconnect, I do apologize. I probably should just stream another day to begin with. But I've been trying at this. It's cutting in and out, I think. How's the stream looking for anyone that's watching? Is it, like, okay at all? I'm trying to work things out. So if it's not working out, I'll just end the stream. I'm not too sure if it's going through. Is there any way for me to test this? Anyway, okay, I will try my best with what I have, but yeah, so I'm trying to finish the, I think it's it's the second day. It's a second investigation. And yeah, doing in voice impressions and all that. If it disconnects, I am sorry. I do apologize. I'll just redo this on another day because my internet's horrible right now. It's going through. Sweet. Okay. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh my god, what voice did I do for this character again? It was similar, right?
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What's up?
Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there?
Pretty much. This is loud for me. Ooh. That's loud. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she just got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with the piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. What? What voice did I do for this guy? Hola, partner. Oh my god, okay, wait, I forgot. They say you show red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Oh my god, my mouse.
Officer Marshall!
Thought I'd come take a look at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. Hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have really been on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's tapes and mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? Huh? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about my Wi-Fi!
What are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. I don't want ribs! February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. I thought we're investigating! We're going back to court! Sweet! I didn't expect that. Which means I have to do the judge again! I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Ah! Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? I didn't realize I'd make an appearance today, but here I am, smoking another pack. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. Kinda like me. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. Are you high? God! It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock. Who's there? Ooh? What's with this guy? Strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Can I just give him the blue red white voice?
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he? It's you! Are you just gonna stare? Oh! Sorry I'm late, Audrey. The roads are packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Audrey. How you been? Swim much these days? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, sweet Smizzy, Audrey, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed.
Hudgy seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but, who are you? Aha! You're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? Ah, you Canadian, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly good show. Well, worthy. Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He's a top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Stop staring at me! Name's Gant, Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Am I gonna have to cross-examine him? I thought it was an investigation. Anyway. So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy here. Look at his poor fellow. I just thought I'd help you out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. So when the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think it was stuffed in that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less. Can you stop staring at me? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Ah! Edgeworth, save me! Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth! How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait! Or didn't you hear me? Huh? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair! On the day of the crime, I had... You're right in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Can you open it for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Oh my god. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Oh, you're doing it for me. Sweet. There's a button, right? Right here?
Wow, don't scare me like that! I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood? Switchblade knife. Okay, so it's accepted as evidence. This doesn't excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police in this knife. Sure thing. No problem, not even a little one, really. Giving everyone the same fucking accent. Department disorder. This knife is special. I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scare coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. No proof with it, I guess. There was a murder at the police department? Detective! That's hush-hush information, Nudgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order! 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 Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright? Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places.
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Sweet. Department in disorder. Oh, I'm probably gonna be streaming till like 1 a.m. Holy shit. This knife is special. What do you mean? Oh yeah, the voice is different. Excuse me. Special? Not special. Special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now, not that.
We established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. This is evidence to prove? This knife was found on the scene of the crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto.
Evidence that links the knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. It's been like 2 weeks. What do you mean? So, how were things down at the department? So, hold on. Oh, don't let me present. But let me look. Can I actually look further on this? Like, can I look further onto here?
There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. A DL6. Ooh, DL6. Maybe it's a case number.
That's weird.
Huh?
I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again. Yeah, maybe I should. Hold on, wait! Oh! Wait. You read it back, you read it upside down and it's no shot. Oh my god, I'm a genius! Okay, I think I can present it here. Can I present it here? I know it sounds weird, but just read it upside down. We always gotta read numbers upside down. I cannot tell you. Well, okay, I think it's very obvious where I'm getting the whole read numbers upside down part, because reading numbers upside down can sometimes mean letters. But listen. We'll save that for the other game. Wait a second.
Ah, alas, an honest-to-goodness objection.
This knife, this has something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? Ha ha ha, an honest-to-goodness. What do you mean, from Haji? This is great.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-92.
This is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12 / 2?
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside?
Printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Nope, different reference. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
So, 9. It's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag.
So it is connected.
Order! Well, Chief. Well. Guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in this case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me actually press that. So this knife was stolen.
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Lil Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. And it was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Rido.
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Let me actually save, because what if I just ask them all? Not like I can't. Well, we know when the victim died. We know where the victim was found. But we don't know how the victim... Well, maybe we do. Well, how's the detective killed?
How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call stabbing, with a knife.
A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
It seems like I'm gonna have to press this a bit harder. Five 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in prosecutor's office.
What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's office and murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Coincidence.
This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. 5:15, one of the prosecutors, one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife, what was it doing there?
I better check this knife out. I've already checked the knife out, right? Was there more to check on the knife? Ooh, maybe. So I already checked this part. Why is it like that, though? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go further, and then I'm gonna see if I can ask him more. So, tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room? Wait a second, I have heard of that.
That evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Are you sure it's not officially linked? Maybe I can press this and mention that.
Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
Huh, you don't say. Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the fact that the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here.
Chief, I request they release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information? Unofficially?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really? Who would have guessed?
Cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
Why? If you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. I would like the ID number. Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me the name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Number is...
5842189. 5842189. So, okay, they were... Ooh, were they killed? So, this is the same person then. It was... So, they were... Okay, they were killed in the evidence room and brought to the prosecutor's office.
Did Edgeworth go to the police department during that day?
Like, this is what I'm thinking he did. And someone... And I think someone purposely tried to frame him or someone else. Because it was in his car, right? Ooh. So yeah, it's not two people dying. It is one person. One person.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. Drives me nuts.
8-2. I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right!
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim in the police department. This tells me everything. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does it mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something. What does it tell you?
Oh, wait, no. Person. Witness.
What is it, Miss Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just, I got confused.
And this is news.
Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
Aw, Edgeworth!
The police department, the prosecutor's office. Two places, two detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor! I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Rido. Personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier started with 82. I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Oh, ho, ho, sharp as a tack, Righto, sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. It was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet a detective Bruce Goodman was killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what you're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and in a completely different location?
Order, order, order! Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours.
What? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Officer Meekins?
Right. Have we heard that name before? Wait. Aha!
What voice did I give him?
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman, murder in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making that connection. He did seem challenged.
I don't like that.
In any case, this is a serious error, gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Stop staring!
He's staring again. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does that mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy.
Uh-huh. I was just doing my job. No. No!
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. With all those rumors, you were in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened if it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time, really.
Yeah, my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I'll grant one further day, as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Are you serious? That was short. Well, I guess a short, like, gameplay every once in a while is fine. Okay, so it's not the investigation yet. But yeah, it is a small stream, and just because of how my internet's being, I don't want to risk going too much longer than this. I do love this game, but I'm a little worried things are gonna go out of hand. So yeah, I lied. It was part of a trial, and that was very, very easy. Way too easy, in fact, and I think it's going to get longer. As far as I'm aware, I've been told that this is like 9 to 12 hours. I've already done 2.5. So, yeah. I should hopefully be streaming this again next Wednesday as well, by the way. And then on Sunday will depend, like, on Sunday I might either do, like, my friends have been talking about Among Us again, but if not, we're going back to Danganronpa on there, and I gotta do all the voices again. But yeah, for those who have joined, thank you so much. I appreciate this a lot. And I just hope shit doesn't hit the fan again. But, you know, it happens. Anyway, thank you for joining the stream, and I will try to figure out a little bit more stuff if I can, because shit has been going really bad with my internet. But anyway, thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.